What's up, everybody? This is Mel from Mel Booker Music and Mel Booker Guitar. Today we're going to talk about the pedals from Tone City, the mini ones. Down here on the floor I've got a Nobleman, a Golden Plexi, Angel Wing Chorus, Tape Machine, and I have another mini pedal you guys asked me about. It's on my board, but I don't have the reverb from Tone City just yet. It's an EX, and that one's surprisingly good too. So I'm gonna just yap and play and step on these pedals and let you guys hear what they sound like with just a room mic. You guys that follow me on YouTube and some of my other pages, I don't usually run these through a DAW and do it like if I'm doing a recording session. I guess that's the way you're supposed to do it, but I want to hear these pedals when I listen to them more like what they're going to sound if I'm on stage in a small club or whatever, which is normally if I'm playing, I'm going to be in some small room somewhere. So I want to hear a room mic kind of sound and what more the natural sound of the guitar is with running in straight into these pedals and no processing. So that's what you guys will hear. All right, let's get to it. All right, so here's the mini board. I'm mainly using this for teaching right now, but I know the last time I had to go play out of state, I took two Vailton, no, I had one back then, one. I took a Vailton Dapper with me in a small setup and played, and it worked out fine. But I'm really liking this mini thing, so in the future, I may end up doing that instead of the Dapper. I know some people use fly rigs. I think that would be a good option too. But I'll let you guys hear this. This is just, I got a mic sitting here. I've got a Quilter, you can't really see it, but I've got a Quilter 101 Mini. That thing doesn't have any reverb, so the reverb down here is the EX. And it works good. I'll play it here in a minute, actually. Let me just start playing, turn everything off, and then back on. Okay. So this is the Quilter. Oh wait, that's a humbucker. Now single coil. This is the one I built that's like the Esquire. I only got a rail humbucker in the back. Right now it's split. That's it. There's the tuner. Stuff on that. I guess I better tune up while I'm trying to show you all this pedal board. Okay, so I like this little tuner because not only is it inexpensive, but it's bright. On stage at some of these places, you can barely see anything. That's why these pedals that have super bright lights for gigging people work out really well. And then sometimes the opposite happens. If you're on stage and it's daytime and the sun hits just right, sometimes these things are hard to see anyway. So this one seems to work out pretty good for me as far as being able to see it. So that's why I like these little tuners. It's from Click KLIAQ. That's the tuner. Okay, so Nobleman, let's go with this. Now this is their version of an ODR1. I have an ODR1 at home too, and it sounds really good. This thing does a good job. That's the pedal, no reverb on it. I usually have reverb on almost all the time and delay, but I don't use my delay like other people. I guess other people who know what they're doing. When I use delay, it's just to make the sound a little bit bigger. I'm not using it actually where I've got to time all the delays and do all the mathematical stuff. I don't really do that. So anyway, so that's the Nobleman. the golden plexi. Now, I went online looking at a bunch of different plexi pedals, and I ended up getting one of these to test it out, and I'm really happy with it. You see down here I have the two. I just got this in today. You guys, unfortunately, you're not going to get to hear this thing today because I don't want to unplug my stuff because I'm too lazy, and I got to teach again in a minute anyway. So you're going to hear the first golden plexi. I guess the problem with the golden plexi that people have, it's not a problem. I love it. But some people say there's not enough range when you're turning the gain up. It's almost like boom in your face as soon as you start turning your gain knob here. I like that. I'll just get out and adjust it how you need it. You see now I have it on what? Not quite 11 o'clock, more like 10 o'clock, and it's going to sound really good. Let me let you guys hear that. Still on single coils. Still single coil on my little Barncaster with the one pickup. Let me switch to humbucker just real quick. So here's the humbucker. That's the humbucker. So good sounding pedal. Okay, let's keep going. Angel Wing chorus. This surprised me. Tape machine. I guess this is supposed to be like a tape machine type delay. I wouldn't know. I've never owned or had a tape machine ever, or had a chance to even play through one, so I can tell you guys if it's close or whatever. I don't know. See how I have it just hitting a little bit. When I start playing though, that gets buried and just ends up making my sound a little bigger, but you don't really, it just gets blended in the way I like it. And I normally use the mix control too to blend it in a little bit, so it's not going to overtake my signal at all. It's just when I get to playing and stuff, I like it to blend in with the reverb, so I'll stick on the reverb now. Let me mix in some Nobleman. I'm on single coils now. I don't think I told you guys that, so I'm back to single. Okay, so that's Tone City. Hope that helped you guys out a lot. Like I said, I didn't run through a DAW or anything. I usually just stick a mic up and start playing. So that's what they sound like. All right, thanks you guys. See you next time.